Welcome to another great episode of Paranormal Witness Girl is Exploring Fort Lauderdale. So I just finished a live stream, just exploring, driving around Fort Lauderdale, and I'm gonna be driving. I'm in Ball Harbor, Fort Lauderdale. I just did my grocery shopping at Publix because that's the main supermarket here in South Florida. Or you can go to Whole Foods, but I forgot about that, so might as well I should have gone to Whole Foods. Anyways, it's Sunday, December 3rd. The time is 8:49 p.m. Eastern Time, and it's 83 degrees Fahrenheit, which is probably 27, 28 Celsius. I'm not really sure. So the idea, or the plan for today is I'm going home. So I'm gonna be driving just to explore and see what's going on. I'm gonna be driving through the airport, the Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport. I think I'm just gonna go through the arrivals section, which is the first floor, and then I'm gonna be taking 595, and then I'm gonna be switching into Turnpike going north, and I should be ending the video around Sunrise Boulevard, the exit of Sunrise Boulevard. Obviously that's not what I leave, but that's where I think that's a plan for today. So this is FLL Highway. Is it FLL Highway? Gosh, I live here like all my life and I forgot which street it is. Anyways, yeah, so we are gonna be driving, we're heading towards taking either 590, like the intersection of 595 or the street that goes to the airport, which is the same as this one. So yeah, what can I tell you? Today's been a very eventful day. This is like, actually, I think I live streamed 3 times. This intersection is Marina Boulevard, just so you know. So anyways, I did live stream 3 times because I was bored and I needed to make some cool videos, so we drive together, and just you guys are, it's as if you guys were sitting next to me and we just having a random conversation. So it's cool and it's fun. And yeah, so, and this is what, US 1, US 1. So the intersection of Highway 595 begins where that car, it's gonna be turning right. And just for the sake of this video, we are gonna be driving, what's it called? Oh wow, it's so dark. It's very dark. It's not focusing. I don't know why. Anyways, so yeah, so this is the airport. The entrance to the airport. Take out my signal off, and we are going to airport terminal. Keep it right. Yes, we are keeping it right. So I see a lot of people do this, and it's very dangerous to just. And majority of these people are like Uber or Lyft drivers. You're just waiting for someone and you don't want to pay for parking, you just randomly park in a place where it's for emergency cars. But hey, who am I to judge? So the airport of Fort Lauderdale is pretty simple. We only have 4 terminals. They're building number 5, but it's yet to be seen. I don't know how they're gonna come up with another terminal when there's no space, but hey, I'm not an architect. So it's simple. The second floor is the purchase. The first floor is arrivals, self-parking, rental cars. Terminal 1 is Southwest. I'm gonna see it right now. I think Delta is number 2. Terminal 4 is mostly international in Spirit Airlines. Terminal 1 is Southwest, Frontier Airlines, and a bunch of Caribbean Airlines that we're gonna see now. So yeah, it's Alaska, Copa, Southwest, Allegiant, Frontier, United, Western Air, Sylvan, Bahamas Air. There we go. And then Terminal 2 is Air Canada, Delta, and WestJet, which WestJet is also Canadian Airlines. And 3 is American, Bermuda, Sun Country, available just blue. And Terminal 4 is International, which is Air France, Avianca, Caribbean Airlines, Porter, which is Canadian, and Spirit Airlines. Well, that was fast. And I'm eager to see what Terminal 5 will be. Maybe more airlines are coming to Fort Lauderdale. And yeah, we have to drive extremely slow. I think the speed limit is 20 or less. Because otherwise you will really get a ticket in here. So we're in Terminal 1. We have BSO, US Customs, and it's pretty empty because this is departures. Obviously downstairs I think is gonna be quite busy because a lot of people are taking the last flight. So yeah, I want to know what is Western here goes. I mean, Allegiant I know is seasonal, that goes like to Grand Rapids, Michigan, random places in Tennessee and North Carolina that usually normal airplane carriers doesn't go. But those random ones, I don't know. Never heard of them before. So I'm gonna Google them tonight. And then on the left side you can see it's the parking lot. They have like the employee parking lot, just regular hourly, and then it's a long term also. So obviously it's suggested that you park at the terminal wherever you are departing from, because you don't want to be walking. Because I've done this, that I left on a Spirit Airlines, which is in Terminal 4, and I came back in Southwest, which is in Terminal 1, and I have to walk the F at 1 a.m. Nothing happened. I'm not saying that it's safe or dangerous, but thankfully not. If you feel unsafe, you can always tell the guys, they will walk you. There is a little trolley inside of the parking lot that it will take you if you are like a Terminal 3, and it will take you to Terminal 1. Obviously it's always full, and it goes slowly. So if you're in a hurry, you want to go home, just walk, I guess. Otherwise just wait. The way it works for Lyft and Uber is in between terminals there's a parking spot or like a taxi spot where you have to tell them I'm between 3 and 4, and they will pick you up. Otherwise they're not gonna pick you up just like right here. That's not happening. I mean, they can drop you off, but you have like literally less than 5 minutes, because they will tow your car or put your ticket. And BSO is not playing. BSO is Broward Sheriff. And yeah, and then also you have to be careful with the pedestrians. We have the green lights and red lights, but make sure that nobody's crossing and you don't want to run them over. Obviously that's common sense. So make sure you're very careful with the crosswalk. And again, the speed limit is 20 or 15, I'm not sure, I have to check, but you have to go extremely slow. Then you have the employee bus that goes to lot 1 or 2, and then you have, if you're renting a car, it will say airport shuttle rentals, and it will tell you which rental brand you're going to be doing it. We also have valet parking, that's new for Terminal 3 and 4. Yeah, so people getting dropped off. Obviously Uber is not picking anybody here. I'm gonna show you where it is. We'll drop you off here, they can drop you here, but picking you up, they have to pick you up on the first floor. So this is just Terminal 4, so we pretty much finished the tour for the airport for departures. I'm gonna go see if I can do terminal the arrivals. But as you can see, once you finish Terminal 4, there is no space for another terminal. So I'm trying to figure out where is Terminal 5 is gonna be, or maybe they're gonna mix it and be like Terminal 4 and 5 at the same time, which I don't think would make sense. But yeah, so I don't know. So here's one again. Now we're going back to the terminal so we can have a little tour of the arrival section of the Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport. It's not as complicated as the one in Miami, because I know Miami International Airport, it has a lot of things going on. So yeah, that's a little more complicated. I get lost even though I've been living here years and years. Departures, arrivals. Okay, so we're going to the left. Car rental or arrivals. And it's pretty easy. I mean, you can just take your car, or Uber will not pick you up and take you going west, east, or whichever way. There's also a bus, I think it's number 1, but it's gonna take whatever. That bus has like a shuttle bus that will take you to the Bright Line if you need to take another airport, like the Palm Beach International Airport or Miami International Airport. The Bright Line can't take you there, but obviously you have to walk to the bus station or whatever it is that they're gonna pick you up, and then they're gonna drop you off at the Bright Line station, and from there you take the train, and you go to whichever way you're going. And then now see, we're coming back the same way you came in, because we're returning to the airport, and we are going to the arrival section. If I was going to rent a car or get the bus, I would have gone left, take this left. And if you are self-parking, let me move, you taking this exit, self-parking, for long-term and short-term. And here we go. See, it's more busy because it's Sunday night and a lot of people are coming back. I usually, when I travel, I take the earliest flight and the last one, because I want to enjoy every single minute of whatever I'm traveling. And this tends to be more cheaper compared to taking up like 2 p.m. flight. Oh wow, that dude was that was crazy the way he just went there. Anyways, so this is the arrival part. Obviously we're in Terminal 1, and I'm gonna show you where the Uber or pickup section it is. They will tell you straight up, and there's a lot of airport agents that you can ask them, where you take the Uber, where you take Lyft or taxi, or if your loved one is picking you up, that's where they have to pick you up. And it says clearly in the sign that they will tell you with your car. So you see on the left, the bus is going there, which is the airport. So does that for airport? No, rental car. So it says there, rental car. So this is you see on the right, you see that little corner where somebody like flicking it. Yeah, that's where it's the picking station. I think it has by station like A, B, C, D, F, and terminal between A1 and 2. So you just tell them that you're gonna be, between, if you arrive by terminal 1 and 2, you just pick that one, obviously. And then we are going into terminal 2 and 3. So as you can see, it's a little busy. Yeah, it's quite different from what it was in the departure section. There was literally nobody other than BSO and US Customs. And this is the door for Air Canada. For all our friends watching from Canada, this is the place that you will be arriving, getting out, taking an Uber, and I guess walking out the door and feeling the heat, the Fort Lauderdale heat. And then we have Delta, which is a domestic airline. I think they go international, but it's you must use domestic. And then we got WestJet, for what I know, it's Canadian as well. Because we have a lot of people from Canada in here in South Florida, the snowbirds. So yeah. And then I think Porter's on Terminal 4, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't even know they had what's it called? I didn't know they were flying here. But you see, now we have red light and green light, so please make sure that you really follow the instructions, because I've seen, and I've been part of one of those that I almost got run over because this person did not stop on the red light, and I don't think it's okay. You can get serious trouble. Just wait, it's not gonna take that long. So Terminal 2 is domestic arrivals. But why is it domestic arrivals since it's WestJet and WestJet is Canadian? That's interesting. So we have the crossover, we have taxis, we have BSO. It's very secure. We have, all the time there's some sort of, law enforcement presence, because obviously this is a border. So yeah, I just love this airport. Like, I don't know, it's just I'm getting the vibe of I need to travel again. So hopefully I will, have a travel somewhere. It's gonna be a surprise, live stream from there. Hopefully anytime between today and the 31st. I just have to book the trip and figure it out. Go ahead, it's fine. I'm being nice today, so I'm gonna give you space. So Terminal 3, which is again domestic arrivals, but we have air transat in American Airlines. I don't know what air transat. I'm guessing it's another Caribbean one. We have Bermuda Air, obviously, Flair Air. I don't know what's that. Sun Country Airlines. You guys can Google it and figure it out. I have no idea. I'll probably do it too in the next video that I do specifically in driving around here. I will have better information. They used to have Azul, which is in Brazilian, but I have not seen that. Did we see that? I don't know. I don't remember. So, and we had the terminal for JetBlue. Again, on the right side, you're gonna see the section where you Lyft and your Uber, or if your loved one, your sister, your mom, or you're taking the bus, or you taking the bus for the car rental, whatever it is that somebody's picking you up, that's where you take. That's where you tell them to go. You don't want to get in trouble. So you see people going to the right? Yep, that's that little corner, the little curve. That's where they pick you up. You see the airport shuttle. Even the workers take the shuttle from there. So it applies for everybody. And we are in Terminal 4, which is domestic and international. Air Transit, Avianca, which is Colombian Airlines, and Porter, which is Canadian. Oh, Azul, they move it. Oh, wow. Yeah, it makes sense if it's like a Terminal 4. Yeah, so Caribbean Airlines. And, let me speed up before we get cut off. And then we have Flair Air, another JetBlue and Spirit. I'm not sure where they add, the merging part. Okay, so changing topics. Where are they gonna add Terminal 5? That's it. This is the end of the airport. Like, this is what I'm trying to figure out. I need to Google and find more information. Where are they gonna build Terminal 5? Anyways, like I was saying, oh crap, I forgot what I was saying. But anyways, that's when you get out of the airport. So you have this pretty simple guidance how to manage yourself if you're driving. Either going west, east, you are either going to Dania Beach or Hollywood, which are other cities, or you're going to Fort Lauderdale, Port Everglades. If you're coming to take a cruise, pretty easy, makes totally sense. If you want to continue go back to the airport again, you make a left. That's how it goes, and that's it. Now we're heading to take 595. So we're gonna take the 595 from the beginning. Oh, look at it! I don't know if it looks like, but it's an airplane landing. That's a Spirit Airlines. Ugh. If you're not familiar with Spirit Airlines, it's like the Ryan Airlines version of Europe. Extremely cheap, bad customer service. But I'm not gonna lie, I've been traveling on Spirit for years, if no more than 14 years. I know I talk bad about them, but because they charge you even for water. But it's good. I mean, usually I take that to travel to New York City or Chicago, which is less than 3 hours, so it's not bad. You can put up with that. If it's more than 3 hours, hell no. I'm not taking that. You get charged for everything, even for breathing, basically. But I mean, it's a convenient and cheaper way to get your destination.